Hello everyone, it is Mike here, and today we are going to be doing a tier list of the full roster of 2K22. I know we're about to go to 23, but I thought I would go ahead and rank these guys. I'm not going to rank them just based on 22. I'm ranking them as what I think of them as wrestlers. I got multiple sections here: great, good, okay, I don't know, and get out of my life. Now, I just want to put out a couple disclaimers. This is my opinion. There's going to be people in get out of my life that are great wrestlers that I just do not like. Okay, I have nothing against the actual person. I just do not enjoy watching them. Okay, it's not based even on skill set. There's going to be a lot of factors of why I put people where they're at. And it's mainly my opinion. So there's going to be times where you're going to be very frustrated with me. And that's okay. And, all I ask is if you disagree, let me know. If you agree, let me know. And another disclaimer. I don't know all these people. So that's why there's the IDK section. And also, the first time I ever watched wrestling the first match I ever watched was Batista and Rey Mysterio versus Joey Mercury and Johnny Nitro. That means one thing. I wasn't around during the Attitude Era. I wasn't around during the 80s. Now, I am familiar with some of these older wrestlers, and I've seen some of their matches, so I will rank a couple of them. But there's going to be multiple old school wrestlers that are not going to be ranked in my list. So I just want to go ahead and throw that out there. It's going to be a big letdown, but that's just my honest opinion because I have not seen enough of their body of work. Even though I'm a fan, I haven't went back and watched older matches. So I just want to go ahead and throw that out there. There's also going to be cruiserweights and people from NXT and NXT UK that I'm not going to know who they are. So they'll probably go in the IDK section. So I'm basing this off of my opinion of whether I like them or not. There's going to be a couple in the get out of my life section that are fantastic wrestlers that I just do not like. So this is opinion based. Feel free to let me know what you think. There's going to be a couple times that a lot of you all are going to get mad at me. And I'm not going to lie to you all. I'm not going to be a liar. So I'm going to be completely honest. I can already tell we have doubles a couple times here, so I'm going to just skip. We got Gargano's got doubles. Undertaker's got multiple, so we'll kind of skip over them. Ric Flair's got a couple. So I'm here to rank them. And this is going to be really good and very controversial. And some of you all are going to absolutely agree sometimes, and some of you all are going to be shaking your head. So make sure you let me know where you stand with my list. There is going to be one in the first row that's going to shock you. So I'm going to go ahead and let you know that. But anyway, my rankings are great, good, okay, I don't know, and get out of my life because I'm not a fan of you. So here we go. And I'm basing this off of what I've seen of them, not the game or anything like that. So we're technically doing a wrestler tier list of the current day with a couple legends mixed in there. Okay, so we're going to start off with AJ Styles. A lot of people say I talk like AJ. I don't know. I don't think I do. A lot of people, at least 5 people have told me that. So it's not just one person. I like AJ. He's really good. But he's not one of my favorites. I'm going to put him in the good category. I think he's top tier good. Like he's the number one, probably one of the biggest, the best ranking in the good category. When I put them all, lay them out on the tier list, he probably will be in the top of the good section. I really enjoy him. I really enjoy him as a wrestler, and he's good on the mic. I like his theme song. Basing a lot of things here, but I'm not going to go through each individual of all the reasons why I like him or don't like him. I'm going to just rank him. Okay, Alexa Bliss. She's pretty good. I like Alexa Bliss. She's not one of my favorite women wrestlers, but I like her. Okay, this is one that I'm actually going to rank because I'm actually really familiar with Andre the Giant. He's actually my father's favorite wrestler. And I've seen so many stories. I've watched the documentary on him. I've seen a couple of his matches. He's going to be in great. He's got to be in great for me. There's only one Andre. Big Show's not Andre. Great Khali's not Andre. There's only one Andre. So I'm going to put him at great. Okay, next on the list is Angelo Dawkins. The Street Profits, they're okay. I prefer Montez Ford over Angelo. I think a lot of people do. But I'll put him in okay. He's all right. Okay, next is Angel Garza. I'm going to put him in okay. I've seen a couple of his matches, and he's really talented. I don't think they know what they're doing with him exactly. But he's an all right wrestler. This dude, I have no idea who you are. So I think he hangs out with Jinder Mahal. So he may want to get out of my life. But but anyway. Okay, as for Asuka, she's great. She's one of my favorite woman wrestler. She's one of my favorites. I loved her NXT run. She's definitely in my top 3 favorite women wrestlers currently. So she's definitely a great for me. Now, I can see Alexander Wolf. Look at those eyes. He's really... It's like he's... Like, if I make the wrong decision here, he's going to hurt me. That's that look. But unfortunately, Alexander Wolf, I can't judge you. I can't judge you based off of you. Because I don't know you, Alexander. I think you're part of Sanity or something like that. I don't know. But unfortunately, Alexander Wolf, you're going to continue to give me that look because I have no idea where to put you on this list. And the same thing goes for Akira Townsend. I have no idea where to put him on this list. I've seen him like once or twice, but I really can't judge him. So... Okay, Apollo Crews can get out of my life. I am not a fan of Apollo Crews at all. I cannot stand this commander stuff. You know, he has the commander, and he really has no personality. He's not that bad in the ring, but I'm not a fan of him. So he can get out of my life. Austin Theory, I feel like he's eventually going to get with OK because they really don't know how to use him. But Austin can get out of my life too. I'm not a fan of him. And I'm not just saying that because he's a heel. Because I like heels. I'm just not a fan of Austin. My theory is he can get out of my life. How about that? Okay, Batista. Some of you all do not like Batista. I like Batista. I think he is a great. He's probably bottom part of the greats, but I would consider him a great. I'm a fan of the whole Batista bomb. He had a great entrance. You know, he was a really good wrestler, I thought. And he's a great actor. I think he's the best actor. I think he's better than Cena and The Rock when it comes to acting. And I think he's going to get even better. So I'm going to put him in great. I know some of you all are not going to like that, but you better not lose your temper yet, because it is now time to lose your temper, because Becky Lynch can get out of my life. They're mad. They're angry. I've made some people upset with that one. Hey, guess what? Don't care. Sorry. I don't care. I'm not apologizing for anything. I'm not a fan of Becky. I'm just not. She's good at what she does. I mean, it's not like she's not talented. She's good on the mic. I just don't like her. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of Becky Lynch. I never have been. Not one time in my life. And, she's not, I always root against her. It's like, because I like almost all the women wrestlers more than her. She's one of my least favorites. Nothing against her, She's definitely going to be a legend someday. I'm trying to soften up the wound that I'm about to receive from all of you all for this one, because this is unforgivable, and I don't care. I'm gonna still tell her to get out of my life. As for Bayley, she's great. I like Bayley. I like Bayley a lot. So I know they're kind of having a rivalry right now, so that just makes it even better. Bayley's a great for me. I've always liked Bayley. And, of course, we have a duplicate here. So I don't know what. I'm going to go ahead and rank Bianca before we put the. I'm going to put the duplicates in the IDK category. Bianca is a great. Really like Bianca. She's one of my. I was talking about that. There's 3 women that I think are the best women wrestlers right now in this brand, not AEW. And, you know, I'd probably say Asuka, Bianca, Bayley are my 3 favorites. There might be someone else down here I'm forgetting, but I really do not. I don't see anybody else that would take that mantle. Yeah. So, yeah, no, I don't see anybody. But, yeah, she's a great. She's fantastic. I like her as a heel more. But I hate doing this because, you know, obviously we have one up there already. Beth Phoenix can get out of my life. I am not a fan of Beth Phoenix. First of all, her entrance is terrible. That song is just so annoying. So, I'm not a fan of Beth Phoenix either. Never have been, really. Okay, Big Boss Man. You know what? I got to put him in IDK. I've seen him on the game. I like him on the game a lot. If we're basing it off the game, I put him in good. But I honestly have no idea about anything about Big Boss Man. I know he fought The Undertaker one time, but he's got a cool gimmick. I've seen his entrance. I like that, but I've never even watched a match with him. So I can't judge him. So, okay, Billy Kay can get out of my life. I'm not a fan of Billy Kay. I like the other Iconic better, but it's kind of also the company's fault because they really, after they broke up the Iconics, it was just terrible with Billy Kay. I forget what she was doing. She's always trying to find like a tag partner. It was just so annoying. She can get out of my life. I will say this. Out of all these, Becky is the best. How about that? How about that? Okay, Big E Langston. I'm putting him in good. And I'm putting him, you know, I actually like him. Well, I like AJ just a tad bit more. Just a tad. I'm going to put him in good for Big E Langston. Okay, Booker T, I am actually familiar with. I'm going to put him in great. I like Booker T a lot. I've always liked Booker T. I don't like King Booker, but I feel like that's the company's fault. But yeah, I've always liked Booker T, and he's got a great moveset, great entrance, besides King Booker. And I even enjoy him as a commentator. So, Bobby Lashley, he's one of my favorites. One of my all-time favorites. I know he's not the best with promos, but he's one of my all-time favorites. In the ring abilities, this is going to be crazy. He's going top for me right now. Lashley's one of my favorites of all time. I've always liked Lashley. I liked him when he fought with Vince. And, you know, I remember the best memory I've ever had is that one night he took on Umaga, Big Daddy V, and somebody else all in one night. And I remember he jumped over Big Daddy V. And then he picked him up and slammed him. I was sold there. I liked him ever since he was, you know, battling with Booker T, with the U.S. title, all of that stuff. I've always been a Lashley fan. I know some of you all, you know, don't like him or not a big fan of him or think he's overrated. He's top tier for me. He's one of my favorites. Bret Hart, I feel like I know enough to put him on the list, but I still feel like I maybe put him higher than I'm going to put him. But I'm going to put him in great. I'm going to put him in great here. I just really like Bret Hart. I feel like if I lived in that era, he would be one of my favorites. I'm not a big fan of submission people. I don't like when people do submissions. Their main moves is submission, but I do like Bret Hart. I just like him as a wrestler. I like his personality. I like his entrance. But I shouldn't really rank him there. I should put him in IDK, but I feel like since he's in great anyway, it's a fair. It's good enough, you know. Okay, Braun Strowman. I like Braun pretty good. I'm going to put him in the good, but bottom good. Braun's pretty cool. I like Braun. Get these hands. I like when he gets mad on the microphone. And I like when he runs around the ring and just knocks everybody to the ground. He's really talented. He's really talented. He's definitely not a great for me, but I would definitely put him in good. Okay, Cameron Grimes, get out of my life. Not a fan of Cameron at all. Brock Lesnar, he's a great. He's definitely a great. So yeah, what can I say? He's one of the most entertaining wrestlers. I do get tired of them, you know, him constantly being champion, but he hasn't been champion in a while. But I like it when he gets angry. He just loses his cool, loses his mind. I'm going to put him in great. Candice LeRae can get out of my life. I'm just not a fan of Candice. Not. Cedric Alexander. He's good. I like Cedric. I like Cedric pretty cool. He's one of my favorite cruiserweights for sure. Carmella. I'm going to put her in good. I like her. I like her entrance. I really don't think she even, stands a chance against Asuka or Bianca or Bayley or even Alexa. But she's good. I like Carmella. Chad Gable can get out of my life. He annoys me to death. And he can definitely get out of my life. Cesaro, I like a lot. I think he's very underrated. And I'm going to put him in good. I felt like he should have had a title run. He never got the title run. I felt like he deserved a title run. But he never really got one. Okay, Chyna. I don't know enough about her. I don't. Charlotte Flair can get out of my life. I'm not a fan of Charlotte Flair at all. Her or Becky. I like the other two of the four. She's constantly champion. She's not that fun. These three right here is the top tier. I mean, you cannot beat these three. No woman on this list that I'm looking at right now can touch those top three, in my opinion. Well, we got Sasha here. I didn't know she was on this list. Okay. So she might actually get a really good grade. But yeah. Damian Priest, I really like a lot. He's going to go in the good category. I think he could be in the great. I don't like what they're doing exactly with his character. Now, Dakota Kai, I am definitely going to put in the good category. And I think she's really, far up in the good. I enjoy watching her fight. I think she's really talented. I've seen Danny Burch fight, and I actually like, if he's who I think he is, I'm going to put him in good. If he's who I think he is he part of a tag team? You know what? I'm putting him in. I don't like how he's looking at me. Look at him. He's just staring into my soul. No, he's going to go in the IDK category. I thought he was going to be in good, but I don't know if he's who I'm thinking of. Because I get his group and Imperium mixed up all the time. So, Diesel, I don't know enough about. I probably would put him in get out of my life category, though. Dexter Lumis, he's good. I like Dexter Lumis. I like his character. I think he's pretty cool. This is going to be controversial. Dolph Ziggler is great. That's going to be very controversial. I think Dolph Ziggler is great. I think they've really misused him. It's unfortunate. So, Drew Gulak can get out of my life. I've never been a fan. He tried to even do the tutorial on 22. It's like, no, you don't train me. I want a world champion to train me, not some guy from 205 Live. No, Drew Gulak can get out of my life. So, Dominic, he annoys me. He can get out of my life. I'm sorry. I know he's Ray's son. I don't care. Now, this one, Eddie Guerrero. He passed right before I started watching wrestling. I honestly don't know. He's probably would be in this category, but I feel like I can't give him a grade, which is a shame. Drew McIntyre, for me, is a great. I've always enjoyed Drew. I've always thought that Drew had potential, and it took him years to get him the world championship, but they finally did, and I'm glad they did. But he had to work his butt off. He was even in that goofy 3-man band crap. So, I put Drew in the great. Elias, he's okay. I like Elias pretty good, but I'd say he's okay. I like his gimmick. Edge, definitely a great. I got to put him really far on here. Yeah, like that far. Edge is a great. He's fantastic. What else can I say? Ember Moon, I'm going to put her in good and high and good. Because I really like Ember Moon. And I know she's no longer with the company, but I don't know enough about Eric Bischoff. He wasn't part of my time. And I feel like I don't know enough about Farouk. Eric and Ivar can get out of my life. I do like their theme song. I will give them that. But they are annoying. I cannot stand these people who think they're Vikings. You are not Vikings. Okay? You are not. You're not from the 1500s. Okay? What is going on? They actually think they're Vikings. It's like, no. You're no War Raiders. No, they're not Vikings. I'm sick and tired of these gimmick tag teams. Like, what was another one that was... Like, there used to be that, the Grease tag team. They were so annoying, too. And I get tired of tag teams with gimmicks. Fandango, I'm going to put him in good. I like Fandango. I think Fandango's awesome. This guy I don't know enough about. I think he's Danny Burch's tag partner. I'm not for sure. Demon Balor, I really like. I'm going to put him in good. I think he's really cool. And, Finn will join him in good. Grand Metallic, I really want to say get out of my life, but I can't judge him. I'm sick of these luchadors. I only like Rey Mysterio. All these ones on this brand. Now, there's some other ones like Dragon Lee who are really good. But like Kalisto and this guy... Goldberg can get out of my life times 10. Number 1 on my list of get out of my life. Do not like Goldberg at all. Never have. Never will. He can get out of my life times 100. I almost want to make another category for just Goldberg. Can we do that? Oh, crap. I messed things up. Thanks a lot, Goldberg. You're causing me to mess things up now. You can get out of my life, Goldberg. I almost don't want to even put you on the list. See, we got too many Hulk Hogans. I'm going to put this one in the I don't know. I'm going to put Hulk Hogan good. I'm not a fan of Hulk Hogan, really. I'm not a big fan. He's good, though. Yeah, you guys are probably yelling. I don't care. I feel like I almost need to put him here. But I've seen enough of him to put him at a good. Happy Corbin can get out of my life. And I'll tell you why. Baron Corbin would be great. He could almost be up here probably. But this goofiness that they don't know what to do with him, make him a heel, make him treacherous. Okay? Stop making him a goofball. He's actually talented. He's very talented. I almost want to put him on okay, but the company has destroyed him. It's not his fault he's down in the get out of my life. He could still get out of this section. It's possible. Except for Drew Gulak and Goldberg. They can never leave. Carrillo, I don't know enough about. This guy, I don't know enough about. I could almost... Io Shirai I really like. I'm going to put her in good. High good for me, too. I like Io. I don't know enough about Jake Roberts. I know that's going to kill people. Jeff Hardy, I'm ready. I'm ready for the hate. Can get out of my life. I don't like Jeff Hardy. I never have liked Jeff Hardy. I know you guys are screaming right now. I don't care. I've just never been a fan. Ever, ever, ever. I like Matt a lot better. I don't like Jeff. I just don't like him. And I've talked about this with some of you all, and you're like, why? Why? There's certain people I'm just not a fan of. And JBL's another one. He can get out of my life. I am not a fan of JBL at all. Jerry the King Lawler can join him. I'm not a big fan of Jerry the King. You guys are probably flipping out right now. Okay, Jimmy Uso, I really like. I used to not be a big fan of the Usos, but ever since the Bloodline happened, I can easily put them in here. I put Jimmy and Jay, basically they're the same person. Joaquin Wilde, I don't know enough about him. Jinder Mahal can get out of my life. I think a lot of people agree with me on that one. I don't know enough about some of the Hearts, so... John Morrison I like. I like John Morrison. He's good. I'll put him in the good category. John Cena, this is going to kill you all, can get out of my life also. I think the guy's a great human being. He's probably an excellent human being. I mean, what he does for kids is, he's like a hero, man. He's an absolute hero. That's not what this list is based off of. It's based off of his character on wrestling. And he can get out of my life. You talk about a guy that has more titles than he deserves, in my opinion. Definitely a company favorite. A lot of talent got buried because of him. And his gimmick is terrible. You can't see me. Actually, I can. I can see you right now, as a matter of fact. So, no, I'm not a big fan of John Cena at all. Never have been. Johnny Gargano, he's okay. I know a lot of people won't like that. I'll put him at top okay. I don't know enough about this dude. And there's Johnny again. Kane is amazing. Okay. I don't like this version as much, but I'm going to put him in great. Kalisto, I don't know enough about him. He probably... Karrion Kross I really like. I'm going to put him as good, though. He's going to be top good for me. Because I feel like he could be a great, but they really don't know what to do with him. Keith Lee can get out of my life. Not a fan of Keith Lee. Kaylee Lee Ray, I don't know enough about. Kevin Nash, I'm really not a fan of this guy. I'm just not a fan of Nash. Kevin Owens can get out of my life. I am not a Kevin Owens fan. I've said this 100 times and I'll say it again. I'm just not a fan. He's really talented. Just, I know some of you all are just losing it right now. Kofi I do like, but I'm going to put him in good. King Nakamura is definitely going to be good. High, too. Kyle O'Reilly, he's good. I don't know enough about this dude. Lana, get out of my life. Just completely has no business on the roster. Lacey Evans, get out of my life. Never been a fan of her character. Liv Morgan, I used to actually not be a fan of, but I've kind of liked Liv a little bit lately. But I'm still going to put her in okay. She's just not one of my favorites. And this dude, enough with these dudes. Enough with these dudes. I don't know who they are. Mandy Rose is good. I'm going to put Mandy Rose under good. Put her right there. I think that's the best spot for her. I don't know enough about Mace. He looks like he doesn't know where he's at, though. I like this guy. He's part of Imperium. He's pretty good. I'm going to put him in good. Mansoor can get out of my life. Mia Yim, I think she's talented, so I'll put her in okay. I'm not a big fan of Mia. Maurice, I really like. I'm going to put her in good. Montez Ford, I'm going to put him over Angelo. I'm going to put him bottom good. Mickie James, I'm going to put good. I like Mickie James. Murphy, I'll put him under good. I like Murphy. I don't think they used him really well. And I'm kind of getting out of order with this. Vince McMahon, you can get out of my life. You know, Triple H should be running the company. I like MVP. I'm going to put him in good. High good. I used to really like him back in the day. Ali can get out of my life. Nia Jax can get out of my life. I like Naomi. I do like Naomi. I'll put her in good. I don't know enough about this guy. I think he's part of Danny Burch's squad. I don't know. Nikki Ash. Now, this version of Nikki can get out of my life. And Otis, you can also get out of my life. Pete Dunne, I'm going to put him in really top good for me. I really like Pete Dunne. Put him right there. I really like Pete Dunne. I don't know enough about Papa. R-Truth. Ooh. I'm ready. You guys are probably already hating on me. R-Truth can get out of my life. I'm sorry. It's the whole 24/7 gimmick was and when he was talking to himself, oh my goodness, that was just textbook bad creative. Peyton Royce is okay. I don't know enough about Macho Man. I know that's crazy. Randy Orton is a great. He is actually one of my favorites. I'm going to put him that far on the list because he is a great. I like Raquel a lot. I'm going to put her easily in good. I think they need to make her a heel, though. I don't know enough about Razor Ramon. All I know is every time I go in the store, I see a figure of Razor Ramon. But, I mean, he's definitely a legend, but I can't really judge him. Raul Mendoza, have no idea who you are. Rey Mysterio is a great. Definitely. These whatever they're called, people. I'm not even ranking them. Ric Flair, he's good. I'm not a big fan of Ric Flair though. I think he's just not one of my favorites. But I'll put him in good. And of course that's a copy. Rhea Ripley, I forgot all about her. She's going great with me. And number one with the women's. So that's my 4 horsewomen. Is Rhea, Bianca, Bayley, Asuka. Those are my 4. So Riddle can get out of my life. I cannot stand Riddle. Ricochet is pretty good. I actually like him pretty good. I think he's really talented. Robert Roode, I really like his theme song, so I'm going to put him in okay. He's going to be top okay, because I don't like him as a wrestler, but I love his theme song so much. He's got to be in good. Even though the Viking Raiders, the reason why the Viking Raiders don't is because they think they're Vikings. They're not Vikings. How many cities have you taken over? How many towns have you terrorized? None, because you're not Vikings. Okay, Road Dogg, I don't know enough about. I'm sorry. Same thing with Piper. Roman Reigns, number one. Reigns is number one for me. I acknowledge my tribal chief. Tribal chief. And you know what? I'm going to put Rhea further on here. Yeah, I think that's... I kind of like it like that. Roderick Strong. He's okay. Samoa Joe can get out of my life. Now, this version of Sami Zayn could get out of my life, but since they've changed Sami drastically, I will put him in good. Sasha Banks is a great. But I think she's bottom with these women. Santos Escobar. He's all right. I've seen him fight a couple times. I don't know enough about Scott Hall or Scarlett as a manager. She's okay. She really doesn't do nothing else besides manage. She doesn't fight usually. I mean, she can a little bit. Seth Rollins, in my opinion, is a great. He's not really high on this great list, but I'll put him right there. Like I said, they had duplicates anyway. Shawn Michaels is definitely a great. I'll put him beside Bret Hart to make some more he's kind of a little bit before my time, but I did get to see him wrestle. Shane can get out of my life. He's just annoying. Sheamus, I'm gonna put him in great. I'm gonna put Sheamus in great. Definitely deserves to be in great. Shayna, I like her pretty good. Shotzi's okay. Shelton Benjamin, I actually like. I like Shelton. Put him in good. I would have loved to see him back in the day get a title, but whatever. Sonya's good. Slap these goofy people from, whatever that group is called, that Riots or whatever. I could care less. Stephanie can get out of my life. Sorry. I'm not familiar. T-Bar, these goofy people from that group. And Steve Austin. I feel like I know enough about Steve Austin. I'm not a big Steve Austin fan, but I'll put him in good. And I know that's going to kill people. I'm not a big fan of him. I think he's a great trash talker, though. So I'll definitely put him in good. He's got a great moveset. He's a great trash talker. I don't like him that good. But he's all right. Tamina, I think she's very underrated, but I'm only going to put her in okay because she really doesn't do a lot. Tegan, I do not know anything about. Same thing with Ted, which is the $1 Million Man. The Miz is great. Okay, he is awesome. That's what he is. I'm putting Miz in here. The Brian Kendrick can get out of my life. Timothy Thatcher can get out of my life. I don't like his style of wrestling. The Rock is great. I'm actually not going to put him as far as you would think, though. Tommasus, I like. I'm not putting these in order anymore, if you're wondering. Titus O'Neil's okay. Trent Seven, I do not know who you are. Tony Storm can get out of my life. I'm not a big Tony Storm fan. Sorry. Trish is a great. But I'm not putting her over my women. I'm sorry. I know you guys are flipping out right now. I'm sorry. I grew up with these women. These are the women that I grew up on. Them and AJ Lee and Paige. I didn't grow up as much with Trish, so Triple H is a great. He's almost top for me. Tyler Bates, I don't know enough. Tucker, oh, I put poor Tyler in there. I don't know enough about Tucker. Tyler Breeze, he's okay. He's okay. I don't mind him. Undertaker is great. But I'm not putting him very high on my great list. I'm sorry. I'm not big on some of these people that I don't know enough about the Ultimate Warrior. And these are all takers. William Regal. I did not like what he had to do for Vince that one time. I almost want to put him in here. But I like how he says War Games. So I'm going to put him in okay. And Walter, I really like Walter. And I'm willing to put him right here. I really like. He could go to a great. Xavier's just okay. And X-Pacs, I don't know enough about X-Pacs. So that's my list. This is not in any particular order, but these are my favorites. These 3, 4, 5 could easily go up here someday. These top 5 here. These are okay. These I don't know. Now this is a duplicate. There's a couple duplicates here. And then I'm not a fan of any of these. I know some of you guys are probably this one, this one, this one, and this one. This one. Yeah, you guys aren't happy about those. I know. I don't care. I'm sticking to my script. And these are my favorite. I think Rhea's the best on the women's. Roman's the best on the men's. I like Asuka a lot. I don't know. It's a kind of a toss-up. But yeah, I'm proud of my list. I think I did a pretty good job. I think I made some people mad. But hey, it is what it is. Hope you guys enjoyed the list. And yeah, these are my rankings for all on 22. Of course, these are all different versions. I don't know. Like I said, I never saw any of these Undertakers. So yeah, that's the list. Tell me what you think. I'll see you all later.